This call is being recorded.
Dre came to them first and asked the two guys how much it costs to get rid of me. They said, "What you mean by get rid of him?" And they said, "Kill him."
During a prison interview Suge Knight done with Blast.com, he claims of a personal check being issued for an alleged murder attempt on his life on January 29, 2015, which led him to murdering someone. He could be saying this in a self-defense claim to remove blame from himself, but court documents his lawyer filed claimed informants told the police of an alleged murder plot which took place twice within 4 months, with one of these alleged attempts taking place on the movie set of Straight Outta Compton. Suge Knight implicated a well-known celebrity in the case. In this video, we'll take a look into Suge Knight's claims in a prison interview of an alleged bounty which was put on his life. Suge Knight is a former record executive from Compton, California, who was known for having one of the most successful record labels of the 1990s, being Death Row Records. The label was funded by several criminals, including convicted drug trafficker at the time, Michael Harry O'Harris, who gave Suge Knight $1.5 million as a startup. Death Row Records would become a parent company of Godfather Entertainment owned by Harry O, with additional funding coming from Compton drug trafficker Pat Johnson. The label was headed by Suge Knight, with Compton producer and artist Dr. Dre taking a lead role in the creative department of the label. Dr. Dre's debut album The Chronic, released in 1992, generated $50 million in sales, and Suge Knight's first year of operations brought in $100 million. Suge Knight became successful in the entertainment industry, but he also had a criminal history within the streets of Los Angeles. Growing up in the MOB Piru Blood neighborhood, Suge Knight put on his people in the neighborhood with his intentions of helping out the community, which also reinforced his brand of gangster rap. Dr. Dre grew uncomfortable with this, claiming it was no longer a safe work environment, with people getting beat down in the studio, which led to his departure in 1996. However, Suge Knight had Dr. Dre sign an exclusive lifetime management deal, meaning that Suge Knight was entitled to 30% of all of Dr. Dre's earnings while he was alive. Suge Knight, in the same year of 1996, was involved in the unsolved murder of the label's biggest artist, Tupac Shakur, during a drive-by shooting on the Las Vegas Strip. Suge Knight believes this was the first attempt on his life, with another occurring 18 years later. On August 24, 2014, Suge Knight was shot 6 times inside the One Oak nightclub in California while attending an after-party held by Chris Brown. After surviving the shooting, his lawyer carried out an investigation which claimed to have attained CCTV evidence of a LAPD deputy giving the shooter's entrance into the club, with additional footage allegedly revealing them being taken to the LAX airport by the deputy to escape from the country. LAPD sheriffs Richard Biddle and Barry Hall visited Suge Knight in hospital to show him the standard CCTV footage of the shooting taking place, with an attempt to get him to identify the shooters, but he refused. The police, while following a lead, raided an apartment in downtown Los Angeles and found a man who they believed was one of the shooters. Suge Knight claims that the police told him that the suspect, who was later released from custody, alleged that there was a bounty on Suge Knight's life for $50,000. 4 months later, a second incident happened, which Suge Knight claimed was another attempt on his life. Suge Knight went to the film set of Straight Outta Compton on January 29, 2015, with the film being about Dr. Dre's former rap group NWA. Suge Knight went there with the intention of getting money for the film using his image and getting money off of Dr. Dre due to the lifetime management deal. Suge Knight got into an argument and followed two men off set to a burger stand where he then ran them over as the men began to approach him. Suge Knight claimed he was acting in self-defense and ended up murdering one of the men in the incident. He pled no contest to voluntary manslaughter where he received 28 years in prison. While Suge Knight was in jail in March of 2016, he filed several lawsuits in relation to the 2014 nightclub shooting, which still remains unsolved. In court papers filed in March of 2016, Suge Knight's lawyer filed lawsuits against the LA County Sheriff's Department along with Dr. Dre, based on information given by a detained suspect who was later released. One of the suspected gunmen alleged to police that Dr. Dre was present while hearsay took place regarding a $50,000 discussion. Suge Knight's lawyer, Thaddeus Culpepper, filed a lawsuit against Dr. Dre based on this information and against the LA County Sheriff's Department based on the claims of the alleged CCTV footage which allegedly involved the deputy. The same police handled both cases of 2014 and 2015, which became a conflict of interest, and along with this, the deputy who was allegedly seen on the CCTV footage resigned in 2016. Dr. Dre's lawyers responded to the lawsuit claiming, quote, "Given that Dre has had zero interaction with Suge since leaving Death Row Records in 1996, we hope that Suge's lawyer has lots of malicious prosecution insurance," unquote. Suge Knight's lawyer was later indicted by a federal grand jury unrelated to the case due to criminality. Suge Knight alleges that he believes higher-ups in the music industry wanted him dead due to the lifetime management deal with Dr. Dre, which made him entitled to hundreds of millions of dollars after Dr. Dre's $3 billion deal with Apple in the sale of his headphones. Suge Knight's lawyer filed an additional lawsuit claiming that Dr. Dre was tied into the 2015 incident, believing security, who was one of the men who was run over, was sent to kill Suge Knight after he went to the set for information about the 30% of the $3 billion sale of Beats headphones to Apple, along with Dr. Dre's profits from the Straight Outta Compton movie. In this video, we took a look into Suge Knight's claims during a prison interview where he believes the altercation which landed him in prison for a 28-year prison sentence was an attempt on his life following the 2014 shooting which happened just 5 months earlier. The shooting still remains unsolved till this day. Suge Knight will be released from prison when he is 82 years old if he makes it to that time. Let me know what your thoughts are on all this in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so you can get all the future notifications for when I upload. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.